just make sure that volume's down because I know people it just gets a little bit too loud sometimes. There we go. Perfect. We're about to have some fun. What's up, people? Alright. This is where I'm about to have some fun. Alright. Alright. What's up, people? Alright. This is where I'm about to have some fun. Sup, Toyrama? I don't know if I... Should I say those on air? I have to be careful of what I say here. What's up, people? Sup, Unbreakable? This is where I'm about to have some fun. Sup, Toyrama? I don't know if I... Should I say those on air? I have to be careful of what I say here. Also, quick reminder, if you want to donate, donation link in the description down below. But if you don't have the financial power, I would not recommend doing it because that's not a smart decision. I don't know if should I say those on air? Sup, Primal? I have to be careful what I say here. Also, quick reminder, if you want to donate, donation link in the description down below. Oh crap! I forgot. I'm not having a good day right now. I literally forgot. I'm literally echoing right now because I always forget to put my volume on. I got red, I got blue, what you want? I always forget that every single time. I can't afford it. I don't even have a full opinion on that game, but I don't like how Game Freak conduct themselves with the national decks at all. But I've been playing this for before Gen 8 came out. I got red, I got blue. What's it want? Man, this is where. Dang, I really need to like. You know what? This isn't gonna. When it comes to this, I wanted to grind, but unfortunately, that's not what I. It's unfortunately where my plans kind of fell a little bit through, because of the fact that I just don't think it's optimal at the moment. I did not like how Game Freak conduct themselves, Fernand. This is why I hate Zubat. I hate you, Zubat. You wanna know why I hate you? Because you suck. Wow, fun. Bruh, you wanna know how much I want Walter? But I can't get him if I have no Pokeballs and I have no money. I'm broke. What do I do? No wonder I'm literally just like sawing my This Magikarp is annoying. I have literally no Pokeballs at the moment. I got red, I got blue, what you want? I need a win. Just win, baby. That's what we need to do. We need to win. Charizard, yes. Charizard. Let's go. My favorite Pokemon would have to be, I love Garchomp. I really love Garchomp. As well. And Gen 4 is where I fully got into, my first bought Pokemon games. Because I bought the first Pearl copy, and also I watched the Pokemon anime as a kid. And I really loved my first impressions of Garchomp. I wish Pokemon anime's quality overall was good, but you know. But I fell in love with Garchomp as a Pokemon, and it was also ooh, that was one tough Pokemon. Although I also love Charizard. Charizard's really cool. Blastoise I love. Salamence, Flygon. I love a lot. I like dragons. I really do like me some dragons. Favorite starter of each type. What's up, Dominic? Let's see. In terms of fire, I would go. There's a lot of good choices there. I would say my favorite though would have to go to the the Cyndaquil line because I really love Gen 2 because Harko and Sosoro were around my first set of main series Pokemon games that I bought. I did have the original Red and Blue series and Yellow as well as some of these other games, but I really love the Gen 2 remakes and I really love me some Typhlosion. It sucks that it's not that competitive. But honorable mentions would be my other favorites would be the Chimchar line and the Charmander line. In terms of water, I'd have to go with the Froakie line with Greninja. Because Froakie is a really is a nice, cute first stage starter, but I really love Greninja as a whole. And then in terms of grass, the one that stands out to me a lot are either Bulbasaur and Sceptile, along with the Snivy line. In terms of that starter, those are probably my three favorites. If I had to pick one out of them, if I had to pick one, I have to go with the Sceptile line, the Trico line, because Sceptile's a really cool fully staged evolution, and I really love me some Trico and Grovyle. They're just like so cool. Man, those would probably be my favorites. So, just to repeat, grass would be the Trico line, fire would be the Cyndaquil line, and water would be the Froakie line. And before if Gen 6 had introduced like the Froakie line, I would probably be a Blastoise fanboy, or Blastoise or Frogger fan. But I just love me some Greninja. Like, that's a really cool Pokemon, in my humble opinion. Cyndaquil is so good. Cyndaquil is so good. Ooh, we're nearly identical. Except with Infernape. But of course, Infernape's really solid. I really love me some Infernape. I think the worst starters, I think that's an easier question because I have a decent amount that I don't like. I have a couple I don't like. My least favorite grass type would be the Chikorita line because of how weak it is in game and in its own game. I don't like some designs for the final stage. I think some of them are fine. I mean, Chikorita looks fine, but Bayleaf, I guess is okay, and Meganium, eh. And they aren't even that good in their own game. My least favorite in terms of fire easily has to go to Emboar because the Tepig line, because Tepig starts out as a really cute star Pokemon, and then we get Pignite and Emboar, and I'm like, come on. I mean, I like all the start. It's not like it's just Emboar is just weird. I think other people would argue Delphox, but I have less issues with the Fennekin line than I do with like the Tepig line. And in terms of my least favorite water starter, that's a tough one. I'm not too big on, because I do like a lot of the water starters, especially since I'm a guy who loves me some water Pokemon. I never really am a big fan of going with like grass Pokemon unless, yeah, Froakie's really cool. But in terms of like water, I have to go with, I think by default I have to go with the Popplio line, but it's not like I hate it. I think they're really cool, but it's just like, it's just my least favorite out of the water starters. I love all the water starters though, I do. I don't. I'm broke. That Fire Pig is so annoying. That Fire Pig was literally such a disappointment. And I remember using it did pretty well in the story, but my problem with it is like it's so inferior to Infernape and Blaziken. It's just so annoying. I love Blaziken and Infernape so much. Oh man, there's also this one, I guess anyone have any answers for least favorite Pokemon? I'll start. I hate my least favorite Pokemon probably has to go to, that's actually a tough. Oh yeah, I remember the Pokemon cards. Those were fun. Those were really fun. Actually, I didn't even set this out to Discord yet. Agreed. That is a slow Pokemon, for sure. Why does YouTube have like this weird habit of literally, they literally just love to post a picture of my banner and in place of the thumbnail, the custom thumbnail I selected in stream. It's, well, in my view, from my viewpoint, it's just weird to me. I just don't get it. Like, why? I'm just like, why? Why would, like... In terms of least favorite Pokemon, though, it has to go to a combination of Pokemon I just find very freaking annoying. And it might have to... And I think this game has literally made me hate Tentacool. Honestly. Like, honestly, this game has made me hate Tentacool, but that might not be... But it's not gonna be my least favorite Pokemon. It's not. I don't like... There's Diggersby. I really... I don't mind Miltank that much, but that's probably because I didn't have any struggles with Whitney when it came to the gym challenge when I did my original playthrough of Gold Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, question of the day would probably have to go with least favorite Pokemon. I haven't even figured that out fully. I know my least favorite starter has to go to Emboar. But what is the least favorite Pokemon? But what is my least favorite Pokemon? In terms of what I guess it has to go to unknown, or whatever you want to call it, because according to that Pokedex for the app, it's unknown. But like, it's just so weak. What's the point of it? And in fact that it has like this entire ruined, these entire ruins just to like, I don't know, fuck around or something like that. I don't know. It's like, there's so many different forms for I don't know why, and there's just no point to owning one. No pun intended. Like, why would you want an unown on your team, or whatever, or unknown, whatever you want to call it? What is your pronunciation? My God, you have to really annoy me, unown. By the way, connection really doing pretty well. I have like more rage inside of me than ever. Oh my God, because some things just annoy. Because some Pokemon just annoy me. And this game introduced me to Tentacool. I'm having so much fun because I had so much fun with that thing. My god, was that Pokemon so annoying. My god. Wing attack, you're dead. I love me some Ariyama. Ariyama's really cool, in my opinion, because it's so bulky and it's like, it's a fighting type, so it's some pretty cool, good fighting type moves. I really like it. I don't understand the point of stupid Abra. I want to level this thing up because I know because I know one thing. These things are hard to level up in general. Geodude is like, I hate Graveler. I'm not a big Graveler guy. The design is eh. And that stupid thing has explosion. It's why I also hate freaking Voltorb and Electrode. But then again, I don't experience Electrode or Voltorb that much in a playthrough. I experience Geodude in a lot of playthroughs, and they piss me off because they have to explode. Especially in newer gen, where they have Sturdy, and I have to like have my Pokemon faint when I'm trying to train up, so I have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Like, honestly, Geodude, the Growler can go fuck itself. Oh, there you are. Hi, Geodude. Hi! Do you want it to be destroyed? I need to train this thing up. This is on... Examples? What are Big Mac Pokemon? Mewtwo is so cool. Mewtwo is so cool. Honestly... Yeah, what are examples of Big Mac Pokemon? Steel Wing. What a good idea to equip to this thing. Hey, dude, you know your life is done because Dang, do I really need... Well, actually, I do need a water type because I need a surfer. That's the big thing about this game. You need water, you need surf. You really need surf. Oh, that's what Big Mac are. Okay, I didn't understand that. For example, I didn't understand that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't like the Gigantamax Pokemon at all. I'm not a big fan of the designs or like. Dang, I might have to take one of these Pokemon out at a certain point. I don't know which one to keep because I want to get an electric type. But the question is, which Pokemon do I swap out? Well, the question here... Well, I guess the question gets a little bit easier if I can determine which Pokemon type... determine type coverage, but... Honestly, I kept up with the anime for, I stopped watching after X and Y as well. I still kept in touch with the anime, though, because, I mean, I still want to see Ash win a league. Yeah, I agree. I just hate the Gigantamax Pokemon because, like, I don't think there's as much ingenuity to it. It's like, you're just supersizing a Pokemon. And yeah, they have some forms, but, like, some of them don't even make sense. Let's just go over here. Honestly, if Game Freak had kept Mega Evolution, I would have been fine with that. I really would have. I don't understand why. As a show, Sun and Moon is... As a show, Sun and Moon has some issues. I had to agree with that. There's just a lot weird about it. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't like how that was the league that Ash won. I think so? They might get staff buffs, but Mega Evolution just looks so much better in my opinion. Like, the designs were good. A lot of them were. Some were not great, but a lot of them were pretty good. Especially Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, in my opinion. They look really good. I feel like you could have built some with that. But why would you take them out in your game? Like, people really love Mega Evolution. I feel like X, I'm under the impression that X was a good game, but it's not as good as someone who owned like the original the Platinum game, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and Black and White, Black 2 and White 2. Just from my experience, because maybe someone who has like X will who loves X and Y, or and probably was like later gen. I love X and Y as well. I mean, not, but to me, I don't think they were better than the Gen 5 games or Platinum, but they were good games. Just what I'm saying. And well, the thing about that is that we do have some dumber protagonists, but my main issue though is like with Ash is probably like I feel like they really didn't do a good job of his character development. And I really feel like they could have done it a lot differently in terms of like narratives. I've had discussions with people on opposite views. I've won in certain points. I lose in certain points, but it gave me a lot more knowledge to But I feel like if the art design just doesn't look, it just looks weird to me in Sun and Moon. Like it's not. I don't know if it's necessarily bad, but it doesn't fit in my opinion. I don't think, and you know, props to Ash for winning a Pokemon League. That's fine, but like, I don't know if what is it really his goal at the end of the day. I wish that, I wish Ash could have done. I feel like his entire character could have been handled a lot better. It just disappoints me. I feel like if you had put him to a point where he could have been won a couple championships and made it about how him winning the Pokemon League, that could have been fine, and that could have set up a lot of long-term adventures. But in terms of like, you have comic relief characters that overstayed their welcome in terms of Team Rocket, a team that I think that doesn't even exist in the later games, except if you count Red Rocket. Oh, whoops. And I'm not gonna necessarily say I'm gonna make this like the Ash hate bandwagon, because Ash's character did deserve some form of justice after all the screw jobs that happened to him. I wish it was handled better, but at least he did come out on top. I just wish that he was handled better. And I'm glad I do have a rewrite series, because I have a lot I can do with him in terms of how he grows as a character. I'm not. Red Rocket, I think, was an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They had like all the original bosses and Giovanni in the that you had to fight against. Can we please tackle? I might switch out Fangs. Oh my god! Yeah, might be. I don't think Dark types do that well in this. Well, they would probably do well against Tate and Liza, but I don't know. This might not work. Just saying. I don't know what happened to Ash's nose. I don't know what happened to it. That's a good question. Let's ask. Does anyone know what happened to Ash's nose? Oh, Rainbow Rocket. I'm sorry. Rainbow Rocket. I got the name wrong. Sorry. I got the name wrong. Oh, that's embarrassing. Rainbow Rocket. I know what I meant to say. But like, yeah, that did not. I wish I had said what I wanted to say. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Oh well. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I really want to like keep going with that rewrite series. I think a lot of you might be happy about this. Yeah, Rainbow Rock. Yeah, like Blue, Team Galactic, Plasma. Yeah, that's fair. That's extremely fair. Let's see. Do I really want to train up Fangs? I don't. I have issues with Fangs. I am never going to be able to train up ever. Jeez, like this thing is like. He's kind of like I can't even answer what happened to Ash's nose at all. I can't. I'm not a big fan of the design. Not Air to Bash. The design to me was a little bit weird. Alright, I think watching My Hero Academia is very important. That's a great excuse to leave a stream. Watching My Hero Academia, I like that. We need a... Oh my god, how did I get out of that? Streaming some of this is crazy for me. But, you know. You know, why not try this? Miki! Jeez. Oh, man. Man, I need like Force Palm or something like that. My laptop battery's getting low. My laptop battery's getting low, so I gotta recharge this thing. Can this thing give me free? Oh my god, it gave me free. So, yeah, this is like one of my more favorite moments. Sup, Epic? I don't know why Snorlax was a tree. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Why would Snorlax wear a tree in any situation? Bruh. Episode 6 was freaking crazy. I haven't finished it yet. I have not finished it yet. I will finish it, though. Like, I'm trying to finish it, but also working on a lot of other stuff. Maybe I could watch another episode tonight, or maybe 2, maybe 3, 4, maybe finish the entire series. I'm so close to finishing it, though. I know I am. But, oh my god. It's such a good series, though. I've also been reading I also read the first part of the volume of the Berserk manga. My God, I love it. Like, Berserk is nuts. It goes Big Mac and grows a forest. Please, one more. Yes! Let's go! Nice! You got new shoes. Like, why are... I don't feel... I really... Game Freak to me, like... New shoes are great, though. I literally am just, like, keeping up with some stuff, you know? Just, like... just trying to wait for stuff. But congrats on new shoes. That's pretty cool. I don't understand. We had a high of 8 again. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm sad that we didn't get, like... Kind of sad we didn't get higher, but, you know, whatever. We'll get there some point. We will. They're epic? Great. That should be pretty sweet. Wait a minute, I could literally challenge this dude. Again. Maybe I could get... Hold on a second. Pokenav. I re-challenge this dude? Nah, okay. Okay, I don't know if it works like that. I'm used to like Diamond Pro, no, Black and White and Black and White 2 mechanics. I like some of these streams you can re-challenge every now and then. Please be quiet! Please be quiet! Don't say that yet! Please don't say that! Oh no, I'm gonna get trolled, am I? Oh no, I'm about to get trolled hard. I'm about to get trolled! I am 7 away, though. What? I don't know. I don't know how much that I figured out why they they cut the Pokedex because the Sword and Shield cut the Pokedex, and the Shield saved as many as it could, but couldn't save all of them. Honestly, why would you cut a great amount of Pokemon if you're not going to do what you were supposed to do? All they did was just improve the textures, which I guess is somewhat fine, but I didn't improve the animations. And there's video evidence that shows that. I wish that they conduct themselves better. I wish they did. Honestly. Oh man, but if I get to 500 subs, that'd be really great. I mean, I don't know what would happen if I have it on stream, but whatever. Like, it'd be shy. But then again, who knows what could happen? I might just stay at 5493 forever. My question, I've had some conspiracy theories regarding why they did that. I know they were working on Little Town Hero, and that game actually looks pretty interesting. But why were they developing? That, to me, doesn't excuse why they... I don't think that's a good excuse. Because even if they're working on Little Town Hero, if they're literally cutting half the Pokemon, then why couldn't they just... And they're just reusing the texture, the original animation and stuff like that. They could have just put in all the make a national dex for everything. I don't think that's a good excuse. I think it could be an excuse of why they cut half of why the animations and stuff like that are reused, but I don't know if that's a good excuse for. But I don't know if that's a good excuse for why the Dex was cut. Because I feel like because we've had evidence that the 3D models have been reused, and we also have evidence that the animations are the same as the 3D models. Wait, there's a Game Boy game on the original. Screw that, I'm emulating it. Screw that, I'm gonna emulate that. That's good. That should be fun. What they did was that they just made better textures, and I have designed my own game, and I have made a game before, not to the extent of this, so maybe I shouldn't talk. But then again, I don't think I necessarily have to be a game developer to talk on something like this, because you don't have to be a music critic, a producer to speak on how good music is, because I can literally tell. I feel like if that was the explanation in the first place, if that was the explanation in the first place, then if that was there, but they didn't say that. That's not what they said. They literally said that they made this improvement to make improvements on the animations and graphics and stuff like that. But that's not what happened. I don't know why I ran there. I'm supposed to train. But what they did say was this: that the original claim that they made was so that they were trying to improve the animations and the graphics. If they made the claim that they wanted that they didn't want the most OP Pokemon in the game, then I'm fine with that. But that's not the claim they made. That's what I have to base it off what they've said to the general public. What that is basically just speculation. There's a difference between I don't even know if that's because I don't even know if that's the case. To me, I think that Game Freak should just conduct themselves better, but they have an entire PR disaster right now. They have an entire PR nightmare on their hands. Hey, Marley, it's okay. It's okay. I need to try Pokemon. I've heard of that. I need to play it. I hate. Marley, are you okay? Are you okay, Marley? Are you okay? Are you okay, Marley? Are you okay? You're okay. Good. You're good. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. The original claim. If we're trying to base it off what the original claim was, then they completely lied. If they had said if they said that in the first place, I would have been fine with that. If that was what they wanted to do, that's what they wanted to do. But then again, they can put all the Pokemon in. I could also make the argument that excluding Pokemon would probably just hurt the balance more. Because now there's a limited pool of Pokemon that you can fully use. And there's probably going to be some very OP Pokemon and the Pokemon that they don't have in the game are going to be very OP, and the counters to stop them aren't going to be in the game. There's a lot of concerns here that I have here with how they conduct themselves here. I don't know why I put in Tiffany versus freaking Makita, but then again, whatever. I think I can stop him here. I've been able to defeat every Makita so far. They just don't insist to use Arm Thrust. Oh, that should be getting some interesting updates soon. That should be really cool. And it's I wish we had an entire roleplay, and I love some of those roleplay moments. I've heard of this game called Pokemon Crystal. This hack of Pokemon Crystal that's more of an open world experience in terms of GBA games. I think that's a really cool Pokemon game because you essentially are making your own Pokemon journey, and it does a lot of things very well. I forget what it's called. But it's a hack. But I know it's a hack of Pokemon Crystal. Holy crap, though. Holy crap. A lot of you are going to like this. Tomorrow you're getting part 3 of What If Kushina and Mikoto Were Sisters. So that should be pretty fun. Yeah. That's gonna be really cool, actually. I'm pretty happy to bring that series back. Mythicals, I've seen classified as legendaries, but, you know, in terms of but I'll bite if we're trying to not make the distinction there. I would say that in terms of mythical Pokemon, I'd say, well, I love Darkrai the most because that was in Shells of Almia. That was in, I saw the anime, I saw the movie of that as a kid, and I just love Darkrai's design so much. Legendary Pokemon, in terms of that, I would have to say that my favorite legendary Pokemon would happen to be Kyurem just because of the lore. The fact that it's one of the few Pokemon it's actually the only Pokemon you can use to fuse. Plus the lore behind it. I really like that. Dialga is nice too. So is Giratina. I really love me some Giratina. Also Mewtwo. I really love Mewtwo. Yeah, that happens a lot. That definitely happens a lot. Like, nice. I love Darkrai is so cool. Darkrai is cool. Honestly, I need like there's like more reason for me to like it than like I know that it was the one Pokemon that literally went for Ash's team, but like that just makes me like it, and it also enhances my love for and also enhanced my love for Sceptile, so I gotta love it a lot. What's your guys' favorite legendaries? I'm curious about I'm curious about that because in legendaries and mythicals, because Primal gave his favorite mythicals so far. What's your favorite legendary Primal? Because I think it'll be a very hard choice. In terms of my free, again, I'd probably say again Kyurem, Giratina, and Mewtwo. In terms of mythicals, we got Darkrai number 1, Arceus, and last mythical would happen to be Celebi. I love Mew, but I like Celebi more because I have more of an. I like the Pokemon Forever movie. Wait, what happened? What happened? I'm not. What happened? Like, what happened? Said Unbreakable. What happened? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. We're talking about like you weren't wrong. It was like the original Hellsing anime. It was like the original Hellsing anime. It's just like but you know. Palkia, not bad. Or Necrozma. Necrozma is cool. I like the lore behind Necrozma. When it comes to legendaries, I have to like they have to be really strong, and they have to be really really cool too. Heck, I'm gonna. Emerald is literally one of those games that I have to love. Fire Red or Leaf Green is probably gonna be after this. I will probably do a Nuzlocke on the other version that I don't make a full blown walkthrough of. I also want to play some. Oh, whoops! I accidentally splashed. I made the most OP move of the day. Imagine splashing. Honestly, Faints might be the one guy that I might put off the team. Because Faints is not good at all. It's not powerful enough. I've had better experiences with Pokemon like... This thing's weak. Why is this Pokemon so weak? Interesting. That could be an interesting idea. Not a bad idea. I'm about to do... Oh no. Remember, we hit 500 subs. You get the Pokemon Death Note crossover, which I'm pretty excited about. I need to get rid of Faints. Isn't like... Man, I like having like a good time right now. Like, it's like one of the better times to be alive. It's literally one of the better times to be alive. I can't. Wasn't he part of what Tanjiro? What's that family again? Tanjiro family or something like that? Or is he like? Was he in the manga? Was he in like the manga? I've had to like brush up on a little bit of the war arc to end the series. I've had to brush up when I get to like what if Ichigo had the Sharingan series. But wasn't he? Is he in the manga? Is Haikon in the manga? Is he? Am I correct in saying that? Because I've had to brush up on some of the manga stuff, so I can probably like be prepared for like when I get to the work a little bit. Isn't he in the manga? Isn't Haikon in the manga? Primal? Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay. Sweet. I've had to brush off a little bit on that on the work. Tanashi Jiro fam? It's like called the Tanashi Jiro. Yeah, I need to brush up more on the war arc. I need to brush up more on that. That arc needs to really be freaking animated. What do I plan to get done over these hours? I plan to get stronger. Yeah, I could do that. That would be fun. That could be, and it could be pretty interesting in terms of like lore. Why not? Bleach is literally such a great anime, and like it's a really good manga too. I just wish they would just like, you know, animate it. Why can't that art? What? You suggested me Unbreakable, and I like it. That'd be pretty cool, actually. They have to figure out the lore behind that. Making Hellsing Ultimate What Ifs is probably going to be not something that gets me the most views necessarily, but it's probably going to be the most fun I'm going to have with a What If. But then again, nobody does Hellsing Ultimate What Ifs, and that could be for... And again, and before, nobody really did Bleach What Ifs, so, you know, I like taking risks. And you gotta take risks as a content creator. So if that's gonna be my thing from now on, my main thing, besides like Bleach What Ifs and something that makes you stand out from the crowd, I don't mind that. I really don't. Done! Alright, Fangs are starting to get some of my favor back. But Magikarp is already doing pretty well. Ooh, that's interesting. I have to do that. That could be something interesting, actually. I have me broke, very broke. Who knows how many people I can literally track with like Hellsing Ultimate? But I don't mind it. People literally are under the impression on this website that you have to like talk about Naruto, Dragon Ball, and like One Punch Man. Like, or that's what some higher up anime YouTubers would probably say. I would say do whatever you want. Hi, Merly. Hi, Merly. My dog says hi. I cannot waste more potions at all on the at all. Like at all. I have like so many different ideas to work on. Should I just like stick to the ones I'm doing at the moment? I don't know. Maybe. But like, eh. I like switching up my content every now and then. Just to like feel weird. But then again, who knows? I do have a limit. I do have my own cap system. When I'm working on all this style of content, ooh, ooh, interesting. That could be interesting. You know, I want Walter too. I want Walter too. Yeah. All right, Marley. I'll be back. I'm gonna let Marley out. What's up, creeps? Come on, Mario. Let's go out. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Finish him off. Come on. Oh no. Oh, Walter's the name of the Sableye I wanted to catch. But Sableye is really annoying to catch in this game. And I literally lost all my Pokeballs just trying to catch that thing. I wanted to get a Sableye. I pay for it. Hey. Let's see. Let's see. We got like... Oh, come on! Zubat, you were the worst of all time. Okay, I really have a hatred for Zubat. That Supersonic is so annoying. Go right ahead. Why not? What do you want to advertise? What do you want to advertise, specifically? A Discord server? If you want, sure. You can also do it on my Discord as well. Sup, Daily? If I could have one mechanic return in the next Pokemon games, what it is? Mega Evolution. Easily Mega Evolution. Yeah, go ahead. Also, self-promote on my Discord as well, because I have a channel there. You're fine. I'll probably have to join later. After the stream. After I end the stream, which... You guys are literally seeing how I play a Pokemon game. I'm always like to make things a lot balanced. I would probably have Mega Evolution return in the next Pokemon games. Because Mega Evolution is so freaking cool. Mega Evolution is the best. Yeah, I would legit love Mega Evolution so much. I love Pokemon following, but like, but Mega Evolution is just so cool, in my opinion. And it's so much better than like Gigantamax or like Z-moves that I want that mechanic back in my Pokemon games. Like, why would, like, it's just really, really good. And to me, 12. Speed up. Grab the wall. Look like you're trying to make your ass fall off. Oh, good amount of fast. I'm all there. So speed up. Let's see a new fishing spot. Let's see. Whoops. I'm not even patient enough. No, I loved Megas at the time. They were really cool in my opinion. People hated Megas? I don't remember that. I honestly don't remember that. People hated Megas at the time? Really? That sounds weird to me. Well, then again, people hated Black and White and the Gen 5 games when they came out. I'm like, these games are awesome. They're really cool. Excuse me, though. What? People hated Megas? People hated Mega Evolution? Like, okay. I don't even use fairy typing enough to, like, care about them, so, eh. Nice. Nice. We can, like... These games are so innovative at the time because of, like, in terms of, like, Pokemon games. I wish Game Freak returned to these roots. Or, like, Platinum. I'll be back in a second. I think my dog might want to come back in. Like that. I'll be right. Okay. Alright, we're in business. I wish it was late. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Let's see. I wish there was a light type. That'd be really cool. We have a dark type. Why not a light type? You can't have darkness without light. I have not. I did not own that game. Is it good? Like, is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories good? I have not played that. I did not own that at the time. Okay, We could stream that. $10.01. If I could like, bruh, I wanted to get Walter. You saw on stream. I need better Pokeballs. Because Walter ain't going that ball. Walter just refuses to go into that Pokeball. I don't know why, but he just does. He doesn't want to join us. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. If it's that good, I'll take your word for it. It better... I need a Master Ball. I'd rather use my Master Ball on the Rayquaza. Come on. Alright, you actually grow. Oh my god, thank god! Okay, we finally have a stab dark type move. Maybe this is where I start liking you. Before I eventually make you rot in the PC, because I don't think I'm going to be keeping you forever. Yeah, I need a Great Ball. Actually, maybe an Ultra Ball would be the minimum I need to catch that thing, because that thing is not going inside. No pun intended. But by that point in time, my Pokemon will be very high leveled. No, I don't want to go! Get me away! Dude, I have never played that spin-off. Is it good? I played the Ranger games and I played the Mystery Dungeon games. I've never played Pokemon Conquest. Is it really that good? Alright, let's see how this... I know this isn't gonna do much. Oh! That did very good damage, actually. Really? How much is the latency right now? We keep having excellent collection on some of these... excellent connection. Rage. Yep. Stuck. Alright, let's not insult other names. Please, no. Let's not insult other nicknames. Like, come on. Let's not do that. Christmas in the summer. Ooh, that should be cool, actually. I need to play that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I just don't want... That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Let's just not insult other people's nicknames, okay? Let's just not do that in real life. I'll take the jokes. That's fine. That's fine. But, yeah. I just don't want a situation where we're just insulting people flat out. Insulting people's ideas. That's not okay, in my opinion. But if it's just joking, I'm fine. You know how hard he's stuck in freaking... Bruh, I have no Pokeball, stop! Like, dude. Alright, I can do that. That's a hard list. Hang on a second. Let me do this real quick. Pokemon. I think my views would be better expressed here in a tier list. Why am I on Yahoo? Let me just go to Google. I think my views... Whoops. Yeah. What's this? Here we go. So, in my S tier, I really like this game a lot. These two belong in the same tier because they're basically the same game. These two I love. These two I love. And this I love. Yeah, I think in terms of rankings, I would put Black and White 2 at number 1. I would put Platinum at 2. Heart Gold and Soul Silver 3, 4 Emerald, and then 5 the Black and White games. Okay. You might need to temper your expectation a little bit. So if we're going to the A tier, this I love a lot. And I don't see any games I would probably have a very nice opinion about. So let's move on to B tier. These belong in D tier, no questions about it. Yellow's right here. These would Actually, I can't say that. I can't say anything about these games yet because I haven't played them. So, whatever. B tier goes to this little pile right here. X and Y. X and Y I find to be really cool games, but they're not as good as these games. Diamond and Pearl are interesting topics. I'll get to those. I'm not a big Ruby and Sapphire fan, and because I find Emerald to be superior, I just think that these games are fine, but Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I guess deserve the same credit, but I think they're around the same to me. Silver, Crystal. Actually, I think Crystal deserves a bump up here. And I think okay, number 6 would go to Fire Red and Leaf Green. Number 7 would go to Crystal. Let's just see how I put together the beats here. Sun and Moon, I think they're above average games. I think they're above average. They're not average, they're above average. I don't like these games. Oh yeah, there's gold. Now, D tier is interesting. In terms of where I'd rank these games, I think number... So, from a technical standpoint, these are the worst Pokemon games out there. I love them, but they're the worst technically. And I'll show you a list of this. Hold on a second. Problems. So, I'll show you a list of this, but these are just problems with Gen 1. Here we go. Look at this. And Gen 2 did have its issues, but I think it made a lot more innovations. But look at this. Leafeseed and Toxic went off the same damage. Here's some highlights. Leafeseed and Toxic went off the same calculator when they were stacked, making Leafeseed drain double the damage Toxic dealt, and Toxic dealt double the damage Leafeseed drained every time you reached the end of a turn. Instant kill moves were based off of speed, making most of them totally useless because they were on slower dudes. Another one would probably be this. Due to a glitch, Focus Energy cuts your critical hit rate by 75% instead of doubling it like it's supposed to. These are just some of the issues with Gen 1 overall. So from a technical standpoint, not great. From a technical standpoint, I think these are the worst Pokemon games. I know that they deserve appreciation, but there's a long list of issues with these games. And yeah, every gen, like Gen 2, Gen 4, Gen 3, they all had issues. Gen 7 had issues as well. Every gen has its issues, but I think this one overall had the most issues due to all the glitches and stuff like that, including some of this stuff. So that's why I have them on my lower tier. It's a controversial opinion. And also I'm not a big Diamond Pearl guy. When I played the original Diamond and Pearl games from I was bored as a kid. I didn't like them. And I go back to play them a couple years later and I still don't like them. They're just way too slow. So, yeah, I can't give judgment to these four, but I can give judgment to a lot of these games. And I just don't like these games in these D tier games. Diamond Pearl might be my least favorite Pokemon games. That's fine. It's my opinion. You don't have to list. You don't have to. I'm not the definitive end all be all when it comes to Pokemon games. But it's just from a technical standpoint, you see, I just don't like these games. I just think that these are the worst. I think on that note, I think on that note, I'm gonna save this. Thanks. I just like I need to like I just didn't want I just liked a lot I just like how these Pokemon games were presented. But I did not like how these games just have so many technical issues. Even though at times they can be enjoyable, I just can't ignore all the technical issues that were with this game. Also the sprite design and stuff like that, it's just not they weren't great. And they're technically the worst Pokemon games, so I'm basing it off of those metrics. And also enjoyability. I did enjoy parts of Red and Blue, but Red, Blue, and Yellow, but I just think would I rate these games higher than something like Fire Red and Leaf Green, when Fire Red and Leaf Green are better versions of these games. You know what I'm saying? I think this is where I'm probably gonna have to like end the stream off. I'll just download this play this excuse me. I'll just probably download this tier list with all my opinions on it, and that should be about it. Yeah. Download, and I think this is where. Alright, I think I'll just end the stream off here. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a premiere. Maybe another stream. And I think we'll have some fun from there. What's going on here? There we go. There we go.